The sad truth is that 99% of anime fans will go their entire lives without experiencing true foreshadowing, and it's because of this one thing. They haven't read Bleach. Now what if I was to tell you that in chapter 91 of Bleach, Uryu taking down Yuha with the infamous arrow was foreshadowed? In the cover of 91, you'll notice that behind Uryu, the text reads King of Freishoot. This is a German word most commonly translated as free shooter and has been coined from German folklore, particularly from popular ghost stories like the Gespensterbuch, in which Freischütz was a marksman who made a contract with the devil and obtained a certain number of bullets destined to hit without fail any target he wished. And as the legend is told, typically 6 are magic based and obey the marksman's will, but the 7th is at the absolute disposal of the devil himself. Now this is really insane when you consider that the Soul King was viewed as a devil in the literal and non-literal sense, his name being Adonais and so on. This is crazy. One of the biggest mysteries in Bleach was why Yuha chose Uryu to be his successor, and he mentioned that he possessed something that surpassed his power. This has had some relation with how he survived the Yoshwaden, as we know. Now the anime manga makes this increasingly clear that Uryu survived not because he just was incredibly durable, but because it somehow did not detect and directly hit him. And the same thing seemingly happens in his fight with Jugram, when Yuha believes he's getting rid of all of his children, Uryu being no exception, but it simply avoids him. Just as it was the Soul King's will to take down Yuha, Uryu through his survival is given the opportunity to disable Yuha's power via the arrow produced by the silver that Ryukin gathers so that Ichigo can take down Yuha himself. And as we see in the anime, the sign of the Soul King is on Uryu's arm, implying that he possesses some of the Soul King's power. It's even crazier considering the name of his shrift, the Antithesis. His ability to find Yuha's Soul King absorbed power, and it doesn't stop there. The actual contents of this chapter include Uryu obtaining the Kamaitachi title. Of course, there are multiple interpretations, with either it being given to the individual who is the strongest user of projectiles, or the individual who wields the strongest projectile in the Soul Society. Newsflash, there is no stronger projectile than one that can temporarily disable an almighty Yuha. And if you haven't lost your mind yet, he actually obtains this title by firing an arrow at the Seketsu chain in Hakusu's soul sleeve to strip Jidambo's brother of his power, which of course was Uryu's task. Insane.